Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams, the Diddy special, where I'm covering every single day of the Diddy trial. So there's no more court of public opinion. These are the facts that are being said in the courtroom, and it's up to y'all to figure out how you feel about it. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Go to Unico Williams, UNIQO Williams on YouTube. You can find me there, where I have all the sports and entertainment news as well as movie reviews. We got Final Destination coming up this weekend. Can't wait to see it. You can also catch me on TikTok, UNIQO Williams, for my shorts of those as well. Reels, all the things. You know that. But right now, yeah, we want to get into Diddy, but I just gotta say, man, pray for Chris Brown. He over there with UK laws. And they may be trying to hit him with life sentence. Who knows what they want to do, because they're trying to hit him with GPH. That is grievous something. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is this, man. They trying to do Chris Brown bad over there. He done came back. They gave him a tink. We're here to talk about day 4. We have Cassie is back on the stand, but this time it's not the prosecution. Now it is Diddy's lawyers. The defense, my friends. The defense is up here. So let's go ahead and get to it. Shout out to Inner City Press. That's Inner City Press. If you just want to read this stuff yourselves, 100% do that. Go to Inner City Press. They doing this. They are the ones why we have like word for word. I do have the summary type of accounts, but today I'm going to act it out. I'm going to let you know who I am. You'll know it from the tone of my voice of who I am. I'm either going to be the judge. I'm going to be the defense. And I'm also going to be, when I say objection, you know that's who I am. I am the prosecution, because this is direct cross. Cassie is back on direct cross. That's what's happening today. Again, shout out to Inner City Press. I appreciate you for doing this. Now, again, another disclaimer. I listened to this the whole time and got all the background information as well. I'm just giving it to you because this is 10, 11 hours worth of stuff going on all day that I listened to all day. And I'm going to give it to you within 15 to 30 minutes. That's all you need if you want to know what happened and what was said in this. And let's not forget, there's some graphic stuff that is going to be said. So understand and know that before we do this. That's why it's not monetized. I ain't doing no monetization or nothing like that, man. But if y'all want to donate, it's only one Unico Williams in the world, UNIQO Williams. So if y'all want to donate to my Cash App, do that. I appreciate it. So again, sorry I'm so late. We had a great episode of Casual Conversations. Make sure that you follow that channel. But let's get into it. So before the cross examination, now Cassie's lawyer gets into this. I have a right to be a part of the meet and confer about which evidence she can be questioned about. She is the only victim witness that has standing under Rule 412. Judge says we got to move forward. Any other issues? Attorney General or whatever you are, American, United States agent. As we noted in our email to the court early this morning, the judicial documents are not being put in the public docket. We might get a sign from Miss Esteval, who will cross Cassie, that it's not an issue. The defense. So this is what Diddy's defense did last night. They try to shuck and jive a little bit. The defense last night dumped 400 exhibits on us. This cannot continue throughout the course of this trial. Miss Esteval, this is Diddy's lawyer. We have been working tirelessly in response to Miss Ventura's testimony from yesterday. We already know what she's been saying the last couple of days, so we already know what's happening. Mr. Agnifilo, I thought you were going to take this off my plate. I told you about just throwing in random stuff. I'll keep trying. This is the main witness. She stands by herself. That said, we have been doing this all night until 3 in the morning. We flagged exhibits for them. We let them know that we got this going on. There are 24 exhibits that the government has objections to. They are listed in the chart. Just the ones in the chart. Again, these judicial documents are not going in the public docket. Not the case in many other SDNY trials. Bring the jury in. Jury comes on in. We're going to Diddy's lawyer. Miss Ventura, you love Mr. Combs, correct? I did. For 11 years, you took care of him? In some ways. You called him larger than life. I did. I want to preface this real quick because what the defense is trying to do right now is paint her as like, no, I'm just she's a willing participant in this. She liked this shit. She's here for it. So with that in mind, listen to how we go. Others called him Diddy or Puff Daddy, but you called him Sean, right? Yes. You knew a version of him the rest of the world couldn't see, right? Objection! Overruled. In ways. You kept coming back to him for 11 years? I wouldn't say coming back. You believed he loved you too. I did believe he loved me too. So when he cheated on you, it hurt? Not every time. Bring up this defense exhibit. Objection, not in evidence. That's true. This is not in evidence. I told you. Diddy's defense trying to hit folk with the okie doke. Miss Ventura, read it just to yourself. Why did you send this message? To let him know I was going to dinner. What was going on when these messages were sent? I'm not sure. What was going on in your relationship then? It was early. We were loving. I offer it. Objection. Being offered for the truth. Overruled. Please read. I wrote, I love you, smiley face. I'll fly anywhere for you. I love you, Cass. This 2009 email. Objection. Hearsay. Miss Esteval, ask more questions. From BlackBerry. What is BG? Baby girl. What did you write? You hungry? Pop Pop. Now let's not forget what Pop Pop is. Pop Pop is the name that Diddy would like for Cassie to call her. Why is she calling him that? Diddy said, what did you call your grandpa? She said, Pop Pop. That's what you gonna call me. Allegedly, but that's what she said. And Mr. Combs wrote to you, we are so in love, we don't do anything else. How long had you been seeing each other? Like 2.5 years. Please read this, 1364. I haven't talked to you at all. You don't even try. You rushed me off the phone. I'm really hurt. I don't need your money. I need some attention. You wanted your special time with Mr. Combs? Yes. You testified you told him, I love you so much you make me a better woman. I definitely wrote those messages. You wrote, I can't wait until we have a baby of our own. You knew that he had 6 children at the time? Yes. So now, these messages about freak off. When you say you know it doesn't matter to me, you mean weekend or weekday, either is fine? That's what it says. Mr. Combs says, maybe we can call Jules. Can you do it? Yes. Jules is the sex worker from first day of testimony. This one is an explicit message from you about the anticipated upcoming freak off. Objection. We'll take a recess. So they took a recess, and it is what it is. Took a little break, and now we back at 10:48 a.m. We're back. Miss Esteval, you may proceed. Miss Ventura, this is from Mr. Combs to you. You respond with an extremely explicit message, right? Yes. This is 2 days after the planning of a freak off, right? Yes. He said, I want to see. How did you reply? I can't wait either. You wrote, I feel like I want to right now. That's what it says. Mr. Combs says, I'm so horny I can't concentrate. What do you say? That I'll go to Dwayne Reed for candles and then set up the room. Did you understand that he was going to take another video of you? Objection, speculation. Mr. Esteval, you can move on. You ask, any pills on you? Yes. What pills were you taking then? Opiates. You deleted videos on your devices, right? Yes. What did you write? That I need to feel this. This is my husband, the only one who will see this side of me. Were you afraid that Mr. Combs was only seeing you for sex in this way? That was a concern. It's an 11-year relationship. I'm trying to tell you, I understand now. I get it when it comes to people being in these type. I understand now. I get it. I always say you should just leave and all that. It's deeper than you still were not public in your relationship with him. Correct. Were the freak offs important? Integral to us. Integral, y'all. Who was at your 21st birthday party in Las Vegas? Britney Spears, Dallas Austin. My bad. Dallas Austin. How did you get them there? They came for Sean. You're very beautiful and charming. Thank you. It's true. Who is Tommy Madala? A well-known producer? You are an up-and-coming star? I guess you could say that. After you signed with Bad Boys, things were still platonic? Yes. You had a rough performance? 106 in Park? It did not go well for me. How did he help you after that? We did a YouTube video. He said, everybody makes mistakes. What was wrong? I couldn't hear myself. I got to go back and listen to that. We got to go back and listen to that. We need to go back and see if we can find Cassie on 106 in Park on YouTube, dog. But, dog, we got to do that. We got to figure that out and see what happened. Because I don't remember that one. We got to check that out. We might check it out on this. Y'all want to do it now? Let's check it out now. Hold on 1 second. Let's check it out now. Okay. I found it. Here we go.
How much of your budget did you spend?
Man,
all of it?
Y'all know.
Man, that battery was dead. I can get one in for cost.
Hold on.
Just after pay the time, get some money back.
Yeah.
Y'all know I got ass. I'm not
hang tight, man. I'll get you out of here. Trying to look out for you.
Off YouTube. Here we go. Let's watch it. Get out of here.
I'm here to answer your call. Ladies and gentlemen.
I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all.
Put your hands together for the princess of next selection. Make some noise. Cassie, come on.
What's up, BT? What? Next selection. What? Bad boy. Been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I wanna do with you. I know the man they've been talking about the way I do what I do.
What they heard?
They heard I was good. They wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me to.
What now?
It's me now.
Y'all know the words.
I've been waiting. Think I wanna make that move. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it. I've been waiting. Think I wanna make that move.
I just want to hear this part. Oh, never mind. No, I don't. Damn. Damn, what y'all think of that? Damn, that was pretty trash. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty trash. Damn. Damn, that was pretty trash. I love that song, baby. I love you all the way down. It's you right where you like. Man, that's crazy. Anyway, oh, did y'all see who the DJ was? That was Ryan Leslie. That was Ryan Leslie, her boyfriend. It got different after that, but it is what it is. So she couldn't hear herself, child. We heard it. Woo! So anyway, you were dating Mr. Leslie. How much older than you was he? 10 years. Then you traveled to Miami with Mr. Combs. The flyer of the event was just a cover to spend time with Mr. Combs, right? That's true. You had a tattoo of Mr. Leslie's initials on your body, right? Yes. How many tattoos did you have then? Objection, relevance, overruled. But let's keep it moving. 3. The one on your arm? No regrets. Mr. Combs taught you how to do oral sex. Did you see how they just be switching lanes? Like you was just talking. They be switching lanes in this courthouse, man. Mr. Combs taught you how to do oral sex? He did. Look at this. Tell me when you're ready. Can you read it? You can read it. It's making me laugh. It's from 2007. You wrote, I feel protected. You are sweet. You wrote, I see that Carrie is better fitting for you. I'm hurt that you think I'm malicious. You're very important to me. X, Cass. Cassie laughed. What were you trying to convey? It's like a journal entry. You discussed Carrie Morgan. Did you think Mr. Combs was attracted to her? There was a point in time in the very beginning. Did that complication carry on in your relationship? Not really. Carrie was just always with us. I like to start asking about freak offs. You see all these like random white people just keep on saying freak off. Sometimes you wore a wig and a mask. Yes. The general public did not know. Objection. Rephrase. No one knew until November 2023 in the public. Yes. Fair to say his career was ruined after your lawsuit. I could understand that. Let's read these messages. Mr. Combs wrote, when are you on your period? No, now. Quote unquote. These are quotes. What you be thinking about when you horny? Miss Ventura, if you don't want to read the answers, I can read them. All right? Thank you. The O has lots of O's after them, right? Yes. After a freak off, you'd make love with Mr. Combs? Yes. Your period. Mr. Combs is asking you when you're on it, right? Yep. He's asking in the context of when to meet up and have sex? Looks like it. Sometimes you watched him with the female? 2 or 3 times. Talking about now you're trying to get into jealousy. Did you talk with Mr. Combs about the swingers lifestyle? That no one talks about it. Were you keeping freak off secret from your friends? Yes. His assistants help him with everything. Uh-oh, they trying to get that Rico. His assistants help him with everything. Wait, hold on. That's his defense. Setting him up for a Rico? Because that's what a Rico is. Having people, you're committing crimes and people are helping you commit them. That's a Rico. From the prostitution aspect of things, right? Because prostitution is illegal, except for certain states in Nevada. And she's already testified that it happened in Miami, New York, LA, and overseas. You will remember if an assistant came in during one of your sessions with an escort. Not necessarily. I was high. So you don't remember much? I had my privacy invaded a lot during that relationship. This is from 2012. You say, Mr. Combs, I'm horny. You say to Mr. Combs, I'm horny and bored. This was after a freak off, right? There are a lot of texts here. Said to be 25 pages where will defense exhibits ostensibly entered into evidence be available. We don't know that. It's just a note. Back to our I would ask that the witness be that this is the feds. I would ask that the witness be allowed to read the entire document. How many pages? 8 is what Diddy's defense said. Feds, we don't have a copy for the witness. Diddy's lawyer will show it on the screen, but not in the public gallery. You said Mr. Combs often put you down, but he also sent you encouragement and called you a queen, right? Yes. Sidebar, fuck all that. That's what happened. They went into a sidebar, had a discussion. They come back. Diddy lawyer back up. What would trigger Mr. Combs' incessant calls to you? Anger? Doubt about where I was? If he suspected you of cheating, he'd call you incessantly? That was one of the reasons. Because he thought, objection, that's sustained. Do you believe Mr. Combs has good taste? Man, court is petty. It's so funny. Do you believe Mr. Combs has good taste? I think he does. He's had an impact on fashion. People like his style. Sean John. I had a couple of shirts. Hate to say it, but at this point. Did you consult with him on your look? Sometimes I got advice I didn't ask for. Okay. He still ran his companies even while having all these freak offs, right? He did. That's a question I've had during this whole time is like, it seemed like all you be doing is just having sex for days and watching people have sex for days. When do you do things? What was he addicted to? Success. Ha ha ha. What substances? Opiates. What? Hold on, I'm sorry. What substances? Opiates? Yes, he told me, and I saw it. Did Mr. Combs' mood depend on whether or not he was withdrawing from opiates? He was more irritable, I would say. What other drugs was Mr. Combs addicted to? Objection, no foundation. I'll ask if I want the grounds. Sustain, rephrase. What was his drug of choice? Ecstasy or MDMA? Opiates daily? When he was doing them. You saw him withdraw? Yes. We'll break. Juror leaves, witness leaves. Miss Esteval. Miss Esteval, where are we in your cross? We have a lot of exhibits. Let me confer over lunch. Non-responsive. Will you finish today or early tomorrow? To the end of tomorrow. We might not be able to finish tomorrow. This is the most important witness. For months we said this witness had to be off the stand by the end of the week. This is the feds. Our direct was a day and a half. Limit them to that. Show Miss Ventura the exhibits in advance. Maybe just ask her question rather than these exhibits. We have a timing concern. They called 2 witnesses to start. That wasn't our choice. It's a critically important witness. Streamline things. We'll break. They break. 1:10. They come back. Go to lunch. They back. Miss Esteval, has the witness had a chance to review the exhibits? Feds like they are lengthy. We'll do the best we can. I was told this witness would be off the stand by the end of the week. We let the jury go early yesterday. If there's something that really needs to be done on cross after lunch tomorrow, I may allow it. We have OT leave time for redirect. This witness is being responsive. Cassie comes back in. Now we back to Diddy's defense. Let's turn to GX411. Feds, it's not evidence yet. Defense. So B414, page 3 and 4, you wrote, I love our freak offs, our FOs, when we both won it. You felt that? Loving FOs were just words at that point. Mr. Combs wrote to you, I want to freak out right now. And you wrote that you wanted it too. LOL, me too. I texted more than that. But you text that to him. Mr. Combs wrote you. Jules is available if you're into it. You could have said yes or no, and you said love you. There was no yes or no. Bring up B-420 on page 2. Mr. Combs wrote, do I have your permission to set up freaky fun? You wrote ovulation. Yes. Here, what do you say? I asked, which hotel? I must have called him in between. I don't want to assume anything. He said Montauk. You said you could also go to Pleasure Chest. What would you get there? Sexual supplies. What supplies? Lubricants, outfits. He says, have fun, impress me. You say, okay. He says, can we kiss a lot? What do you say? Yes. You wrote, I left the iPad. I don't know whose iPad this meant. Mr. Combs wrote, I've been there right after my session. I'd be there right after my session. This was in June 2017. Do you remember arguments you were having at that time? Not specifically. Here you say, the game starts at 10. No breaking character to 8 a.m. This was a game a friend of mine told me. A way to rekindle your romance. By doing something different in the bedroom, it's a whole getting into character thing. Mr. Combs says, let's get some outfits and go to the sex club. Mr. Combs wrote, surprise package coming from out of state. Why can't I reach you? What do you say? I was getting my brows done. Did you come to know Mr. Combs was leaving the freak off to go see Kim Porter? Yes. How did you find out about Gina? See, they be switching up on you. How did you feel? Did it upset you? Yes. It prompted arguments? It did. And he thought you were not faithful. What were his reactions? It was scary. Mr. Combs wrote to you, let's do something different in New York City this weekend. FYI, Dave hit me. What does hit mean? Reached out. And Daniel contacted you. Did this mean you might have a freak off? Might. He tells you, you better put me on VIP vibrate alarm or something. He's frustrated you don't answer his text fast enough. Right. You tell him to come to NYC, understanding there would be a freak out? Maybe. You also saw the Book of Mormon. Ha ha ha, yes. Mask Pleasure. Is that a sex club? I would assume. He asked, are you ready for tonight? What do you say? Yes, I just have to get some things. This is not about what I felt, right? Because you are skipping over a lot here. What did you write? Keeping it moving. Keeping it moving, y'all. As much as you think you're Bruce Willis, you're not. Your kids were babies when we started dating. If you saw him on social media on vacation with, it was heartbreaking? It could be. I was 7 years in. And what about this? About Gina, you wrote, I don't want to be a side piece, but I'll treat you as a king. You wanted to be the main girlfriend in 2013? Yes. You saw social media post of Mr. Combs with other girlfriends got angry, right? Can I speak? I was jealous of certain situations. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Did there come a time when he suspected you were in a relationship with someone in the industry? Mr. Mescuddy? Kid Cudi? Yes. Mr. Combs thought it could be good for your career if you collaborate with Mr. Cuddy. I mean, Mr. Mescuddy. Yes. Why did you begin your relationship with Mr. Mescuddy? We enjoyed each other's company. Were you in a relationship with Mr. Combs? We were on a break. But you were still doing freak-offs with them. Yes. Man, they was on a break. She started dating Kid Cudi, but she was still leaving to have freak-offs with Diddy. All right. After Mr. Combs found out by going through your phone you went to see him, you knew he was upset. He previously attacked you. Yes, I thought I'd be safer with other people. Let's take a break. They back at 2:38. Okay, let's get Miss Ventura back in the jury. Your affair with Mr. Mescuddy was only a month long, but you got a burner phone for it. Right. Mr. Combs kicked you in the back? Yes. This came up later in your relationship that you had cheated on him with Kid Cudi. He brought it up quite a bit. When he cheated, he said, well, you had an affair with Kid Cudi, right? Sometimes. He suspected you of having an affair with another person in the industry. You were in South Africa filming? Yes, Honey 3. While you were there, you saw a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina and were irate, right? Angry. You blocked him and focused on the movie, right? I tried my best. Mr. Combs suspected you of a relationship with whom? Michael B. Jordan Sinners. Killmonger. Creed. You sent the video not only to Mr. Combs, but also to staff. Who? D-Rock? Yes. You sent it to them because you were angry with all of them? I was hurt. I spent all my time with them. You thought they were in on it? The physical abuse. When did your father learn about it? Same time as my mother? Did Mr. Combs come to Connecticut to speak to your parents? I don't know if it was then. Carrie Morgan knew about the abuse? Hold on, let me see something here. Hold on. Let me see something here. Because it's... Yeah, but it keeps going. I'm sorry. So, The eyebrow gash incident. What was it about? Didn't answer the phone and went to sleep. I was supposed to be packing for a trip. He was inebriated? I don't remember that. Why were you asleep? A drink at the Abbey has something in it, I think. Did Mr. Combs ever abuse you while he was inebriated, then say he didn't remember it? Yes. Did you feel he was not taking responsibility? Yes. For drugs, you both go to rehab? Rehab wasn't really a thing during our relationship. The freak offs were an opportunity for you to take drugs together? Yes. You went a lot to Burning Man? Yes. Did you ever call yourselves get high partners? We did. Did you take drugs from him without him knowing it? Yes. What was his reaction? Explosive. Did he tell LA dealers not to deal to you? Yes. You told Mr. Karam, I'm sorry, you told Miss Karam that you learned only after the fact that Mr. Combs had dangled Miss Bongolan off the balcony. I'm not sure. You were on drugs? I'm not sure. You got a life coach for your drug use, according to this document? I don't know who that person is. You were doing a lot of drugs? It was a rough time. You tried to get into rehab. The Golden Door. It was a spa. There was a time I lost all sense of smell and taste and woke up in a hospital with an IV in my arm. I tried to get help. This time after San Bernardino, you learned that he had overdosed. A very strong opiate, yes. Were you ever not addicted to painkillers? We took ibogaine. Where did you get it? Cancun, Mexico, separately. When Mr. Combs threw you off the boat in cans, when he accused you of taking drugs and squeezed your legs, among other things, but you still wanted to be with him? I did. Switching topics, when you say Mr. Combs went with guns to find Suge Knight, do you remember telling the government that you did go with them? No. Let me show you. Just for the parties. That's the feds. I did not go with them, so I don't think I said that. You also did drugs with Miss Morgan, right? Yes. Did you recall telling the government that you did not set what he did, hitting her in the head with a wooden hanger? I saw the hanger. I saw he was angry that I was doing drugs with Carrie. This broke up your 17-year friendship with her? It did. Did you tell Mr. Combs about your relationship with your now husband? No. Miss Morgan sued you and Mr. Combs, made a demand. And you paid part of that? I did. And you haven't spoken with her since? Maybe one text. That was a relationship ender? Yes. You would heat up the baby oil? Yes. Now, is this from the day before the Intercontinental Hotel incident when he whooped that ass in that hallway? This is a long document. We need time to read it. We'll take a break then. 4:08. We're almost done here, guys. Hang in there. I don't know what that's all about. We do not know. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how that happened, but it's cool. It's okay. 'Tis all right. We'll get back into it. One more second, y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. I'm getting back up here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. So at 4:08, we're in the home stretch of the day. Let's get our jury back. All rise. Jury enters. Is this from March 4th? With UCT time, it is March 3rd. Okay. Mr. Combs refers to accessories for the premiere. You sent him an explicit message? Yes. He responded with a number of mms. He wrote, "Too bad you have to work, LOL." He did. You ask him, "Are you feeling better?" Then he's discussing bodily function. Yes. Could we just clarify what time these messages are really from with the UCT? There's stipulation on that. So then there's this like a agreement about what happened, all the things, daylight savings time, what time things are. Mr. Combs went to your premiere lunch at London Hotel? He did. Then he says, I just got out of a spiritual therapy session. I asked, how did it go? He said, it's a process. This is leading up to the hotel incident. I'm sorry, it's a process. This is leading up to the hotel incident. You say, baby, I want to FO so bad. You were asked in your direct and said you didn't want him to ruin your premiere. Sure. Mr. Combs says, if we start at 7 p.m. and go until 4 a.m., you can get enough rest after. Yes. He's saying it'd be a shorter than usual freak off. That's how I would understand it. What do you say? Carrie's here. We can't do it at my house. You say, that guy is sick. I'm not going to ask you what you meant. So you were turning to Johnny. Was he a dancer or an escort? We hired him as a dancer, but he did what an escort does. Do you remember the beginning of this freak off in the Intercontinental? Not really. The drugs were bad MDMA, right? I have no idea. It's 5 o'clock. Jurors, you may go home. Do not look up anything about the case. All rise. Thank you, Ms. Ventura. No discussions with the government. We'll see you tomorrow. Everyone else may be seated. Cassie leaves. How much more? Let me check. Feds. Half an hour on redirect. Man, we'll figure it out tomorrow. Have your next witness ready tomorrow? Who are they? The feds say Don Richard. That's a big name in this. She's from Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money, Bad Boy Dirty Diddy Money. That's what's popping tomorrow. Read up on Don Richards from Danity Kane, all of that. And you're going to learn. You're going to learn. You're going to learn tomorrow. She has a suit. Read up on that suit. I'll give a brief synopsis before that, but go ahead. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe. We're back tomorrow. I'm running it down. And then also, there's so many other things. Please make sure that you go to my channel, Unico Williams, on YouTube, UNIQO Williams. Like and subscribe. And I'm going to be there. We got a lot of entertainment news to talk about, okay? Do you hear me? So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? Special Diddy Trial. I holla.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.